guys, Swisher Family Farm here in the house, the greenhouse. It's 100 degrees. Had a lot going on. If you haven't been to our Facebook page, please go to our Facebook page, Swisher Family Farm. Wow, I got really behind on a lot of stuff with all the stuff I got going on, but I'm getting caught up now finally. I wanted to show you guys the San Marzanos that I had started from seed from a previous video and show you where they're at now. And here they are. Now what I'm doing is transplanting them. Now I want to give you a little key about using this and using the peat moss spread mix that I use, is that you want to add water to it. You want to moisten it up before you start planting. You don't want it over moist like mud. You want it kind of just where you feel and it's just enough that it still falls apart, but it's damp. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant some. I've been doing a lot already. I don't know how many plants I got, but I got a lot of plants to plant. I've already done the brandywines, the sweet tomatoes, the Romas, and now I'm working on the San Marzanos. I got a lot of stuff going. This is my oregano, not my oregano, my basil. I got to transplant that because I let it go too long and they're starting to die. See, even I have bad luck, but I was a little busy at the time. But that's all right. You know, I got plenty of basil over there. I'm going to retransplant all those today. But I wanted to get into the tomatoes. So what I'm doing is I'm transplanting the San Marzanos. You can do any of your tomatoes like this, but I wanted to give you an idea of what I do. So these are the plants that we're going to transplant. And I'm going to go ahead and let me put this bucket down here. I kind of want to be close and personal with you so you know what we're doing. All right, let's get this out. All right, so you see that nice root system I got made on that? Okay, that's from my seedling. Now, what you want to do is try to plant it right up to that point right there, okay? So what I do so I don't get my seedlings mixed up, because my San Marzanos are my #1 sauce tomato. They're good in everything, but sauce is where it's at. So, man, I'm about as red as a San Marzano tomato, ain't I? All right, so we got our pot that we're putting it in, okay? Now what I do for the pot is I'll break up these roots. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. No, that's about where I'm at. I'll break up a little bit of these roots. And you won't hurt the plant by doing this. I shake a little of the dirt off. I put a little in the bottom of my pot. I press that down a little. That way so it stays nice. There's no holes. You can't see no light through it. And then I lay that down in there just like that. And I push it down. And then I'll take some of that mix that I have and I'll put it around the plant. And I'll put it around the plant. And that's what I end up with. Now, the next time, well, let's go over the reason being, okay? You don't want your tomatoes to get root bound. So if you do them in these, they will get root bound. So you want to transplant. Always transplant your tomatoes. Never leave them in here. Pull them out, transplant them bigger. They get a bigger root ball. Plus, you know, you hear stories about laying your tomatoes sideways, or I learned from an Italian woman a long time ago, plant down to the first leaves, which is what I do. These are the first leaves. You plant down to there. That gives you a stronger root ball. It makes the tomato more resilient, it makes it stronger against wind and all that. If you just plant them in there like this right now, up to that point, you're going to have some lanky tomatoes, and we don't want no lanky tomatoes, because these are sauce tomatoes, baby. So I got another one here. I'll do another one with you guys. See, and I got an extra one. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can't break that extra one off without disturbing the plant too much. If I'm going to disturb it too much, and what I do is I lightly shake it. Now see, and that's the San Marzano tomato, so I get to plant that one too. So here's a root ball from the main that's in there. Again, take a little bit of your peat moss perlite mix, drop it in the bottom, pack it down real light, not real hard, because you want the roots to be able to break through. And take your plant, drop your plant in there like this. And I pack down, try to keep the plant in the center. Try not to go over to one side or the other, keep it centered. And then put some of that wet peat moss and perlite mix in there. Oh. Woo-hoo. And there you go. Another San Marzano planted. Now, what I'll do with my San Marzanos, let me get comfortable real quick here for you. Whew. I'm sorry. Oh. You guys probably hear a fan. You can see it in the background. I get some air moving around here, man. It's getting hot as hell in here. So anyways, what I want to talk to you about is the San Marzanos tomatoes. You know, I know everybody likes beefsteaks and this and Romas and all that. San Marzano's bar none is the best one to make sauce with. It's a lot sweeter. My abundance of growth, I'm going to plant. I just did the beds out there. What did I figure it out? Was 4, 8. So 10, 20, 30. I'm going to plant 40 San Marzanos just in those beds. And in the smaller beds, I'll probably plant. So you're talking about 56 total San Marzano plants. Now those 56 tomato plants should give me enough to get me through the winter with sauce. And whatever else I pick off it right now at this time. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm going to town. Getting these San Marzanos retransplanted. They're doing phenomenal. They look great. They're loving the light. I got my watering system up here. Man, I got a lot. I did lose some plants. That was my fault, you know. I lost all of my zucchini. I lost all of my squash. I lost 50% of my beans. And why? Because my ADD got the best of me, and I got all excited and started planting early, thinking, oh, it ain't going to freeze. As soon as I got them buggers planted, it froze. So don't be like me and make my mistakes. I'd take you over there and show you, but I'm too embarrassed about how I killed them. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm doing the San Marzanos. I'm going to come in and give you some more tips and tricks on planting and stuff. You know, I didn't have a lot of luck on cabbage this year getting them going. I don't know why, but there's always the fall. I'll have a fall crop. But my broccoli took off, man. I got so much broccoli, I don't know what to do with. So that's a good thing. Yeah, just that's what's been going on the farm. You know, a buddy of mine bought the land next to ours, and I've been helping him out, trying to get his place set up, you know, for him. So when he comes down, he can hang out and enjoy himself. He's bringing his dad down. I've never got to meet his dad. I'm kind of excited about being able to meet his dad. And, you know, just doing the thing on the farm. Doing the farm thing, baby. So you kind of got that. So what I do is I will transplant all my San Marzanos. I will put them up into their watering areas. And then what I'll do is 2 weeks before I plant. Now, listen to me. 2 weeks before I plant, I'll give them a shot of fertilizer. 1 shot of fertilizer, all of them. And that 1 shot of fertilizer will be Miracle-Gro. Yes, I use Miracle-Gro too. It'll be 1 shot of Miracle-Gro that I throw in here during the seedlings. Now, when I plant them, I will do a time release fertilizer for that. But when I'm doing my seedlings, once I do the second planting is when I Miracle-Gro them. And you guys will get to see that in about 3 or 4 weeks. And those tomatoes, I guarantee you, 3 or 4 weeks, them tomatoes will be that, well, we can see about that tall. And then I'll plant those down probably to the first set here and get even more of a root base. I'll tell you what, man, I love my tomatoes. Tomatoes are fun. With that being said, guys, I'm glad that you guys took the time out to watch my video. Hey, we are so close, so close. I can't believe how close we are. I'm so excited. You know, a lot of people say, why do you waste your time doing that? That's stupid. It's not. Well, you know what? Go suck it, because we're almost there. And with your guys' help is the reason why we're there. And we appreciate you, and God bless you for it. And hopefully we'll get a lot more videos up and going. I'm trying. I just got so much going on right now. Man, I told Amy if I could strap a camera to my head and take it with me the whole entire day, you guys would be so confused because, ADD again. I'm here in one spot, and then I start something else, and then I come back, and then I go back, and then I do this, and I go to that. I'm all over the place. I'm just a friggin' mess. But hey, I'm happy, and that's all that matters. So at that point, guys, God bless you all. Don't forget, hit that like, that subscribe button. And we're here. We're doing it. You see my trials and tribulations. And here, I'll show you trials. You want to see trials and tribulations? Let's see. This was oregano and oregano. This is oregano. Look at it. Look at that. Look at the soil. Look how dry the soil is. All because I let it go. So even I make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect. Well, at that point, guys, until next time, I'll see you in the garden.